In the episode number 136 of the A.S.A.P Tech News, we talk about the new Be Quiet Darkhawk Pro 5 and Be Quiet Darkhawk Elite CPU coolers, the latest NVIDIA graphics card drivers, the latest Intel Arc Beta graphics card drivers, and Alphacool releases a new metal-made fan. We start with Be Quiet, which has launched two new air CPU coolers, the Darkhawk Pro 5 and the Darkhawk Elite. These represent the next generation of Darkhawk air CPU coolers and have a lot going for them. The first cooler is also the most important one in the series, being the latest model in the Darkhawk Pro lineup, a lineup that has not been updated for quite some time now. The Darkhawk Pro 5 uses 7 copper-made heat pipes and 2 Silent Wings PWM fans. It's good to know that these fans are different in sizes. The front is a 120mm, while the middle fan is a 135mm, and of course, you can also have the option to add a third 135mm fan at the back of the CPU cooler if you want to improve the cooling performance even more. Other improvements with this CPU cooler include a top cover that improves the overall look of the heatsink and a height-adjustable fan mounting system at the front. In addition, the fans can be controlled manually through a switch. The Darkhawk Elite is a CPU cooler designed to perform good and look even better, with a sleek cover that hides the entire heatsink and integrates the fans. Unfortunately, this cover means that the fans have a proprietary form factor and mounting system and thus will be hard to replace in the future. Other features of the CPU cooler include addressable RGB LEDs on the top part of the heatsink and 2 Silent Wings 145mm fans for the active cooling, in addition to the 7 copper-made heat pipes. In terms of pricing, both CPU coolers will be available for purchase starting October 24th. The Darkhawk Elite for a price of $114.90 or euros, while the Darkhawk Pro 5 has a price tag of 99.90 euros or US dollars. Next, NVIDIA has released their latest graphics card driver, now at version 537.58. This new driver release brings out optimizations for 3 video games: Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Beta, Forza Motorsport, and Lords of the Fallen. In terms of fixed issues, there's only 2 of them. With the RTX 4060, the GPU monitoring utilities reporting incorrect idle power usages, and increased DPC latency may be observed when the graphics card is connected over HDMI 2.1 FRL at 10 bpc or 12 bpc. And that's about it for this driver release. As I've already said before, I always install these drivers on my own testing system, and so far no improvements in performance, but no new issues to report, which is always nice. We continue with Intel and their latest Beta Arc graphics card drivers, now at version 101.4887. Keep in mind that this is a beta release and thus it might have 1 or 2 issues. What this new driver brings out is optimizations for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Beta, Total War Pharaohs, and Lord of the Fallen. In terms of fixed issues, we have one in Minecraft DirectX 12 version, which may exhibit color corruptions in night scenes when ray tracing setting is on. And that's about it for this driver. And finally, Alphacool releases the Apex Stealth Metal Fan, a fan made using a new technology. In simple terms, the fan blades, the motor, and its suspension are completely decoupled from the metal frame, and in between the fan and its metal-made frame, Alphacool installed a dampening system which absorbs all vibrations. The metal frame is made from die-cast zinc and is available in 2 colors, for now at least. In terms of raw performance, this fan has a minimum speed of 400 RPM and a maximum speed of 2000 RPM. However, there is another variant of this fan that has a maximum speed of 3000 RPM. Spinning the impellers is a 6-pole motor with a hydrodynamic bearing system. And this is the end of the episode number 146 of the A.S.A.P Tech News, one of the few tech news series which aims to deliver you the news as fast as possible for your convenience.